Hello, good evening Tribuners. Welcome back with me Mutiara in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news comes from South Sumatra. Eroded by rain, the connecting route in Ogan Komering Ilir district has collapsed. The road that connects Muara Burnai
Desa Muara Baru, Kecamatan Kayo,
Ogan Komering Ilir Regency and Pandan Arang Village, Kandis District, Ogan Ilir Regency is feared to sink due to frequent erosion by rainwater and being eaten by heavy river erosion. Not only one point of the route that experienced a subsidence. Based on the observation of TribunSumsel.com on Friday, the 22nd of April 2022, there were at least 3 points of the collapsed route. Residents also deliberately put midrib and used car tires on it, so that passing motorists know and be alert when passing. One of the passing car drivers, Juni Alfansuri, said he was worried about the condition of the route, which had started to crack and collapse at the edges. He further conveyed, ahead of Eid al-Fitr holiday, concerns have increased due to the mobility of passing vehicles. It is certain that it is more crowded. According to him, this route is an access link between Oki and Oi regencies and is very busy with vehicles. The next news is, an Indonesian national soldier died as a result of an attack by a Papuan terrorist separatist group. First Private Mardwi Miftahul Ahyar died as a result of an attack carried out by the Papuan terrorist separatist group in the vicinity of Kalikote, Kenyam District, Nduga Regency, Papua on Saturday, April 23, 2022. First Private Mardwi Miftahul Ahyar is a member of the two past Marion Taifib members who are members of the Trisula Task Force. At the time of the incident, on Thursday, April 22, 2022, at around 5 o'clock p.m., the Trisula then pursues team, the Mupe Military District Command Task Force Battalion 3 MAR, totaling 28 personnel, was carrying out the twilight alert perimeter for the ambush patrol around Kalikote. The team was attacked by the Papuan terrorist separatist group and a gun battle ensued. As a result, First Private Mardwi Miftahul Ahyar died after suffering a gunshot wound. Meanwhile, Major Mark Lili Cahyanto was injured. According to a press release from the Naval Information Service, the place of the incident is a blind spot and rainy weather has resulted in no HT communication network, satellite phones and cell phones, so that after the shooting incident, they could not report to the Kotis the Mupe Battalion 3 MAR Military District Command Task Force until finally the then pursues Trisula team the Mupe Battalion 3 MAR Military District Command Task Force carry out field strengthening until the 23rd of April 2022 at 6 o'clock a.m. Then the bodies were evacuated to Timika using Penerbahce Helicaraka. Scheduled for Sunday, April 24, 2022, First Private Mardwi's body will be flown to his hometown in Lamongan, East Java. The next news is, the residents of Simpang Li village managed to catch the perpetrators of logging mangroves. Resident of Simpang Li village, Langsa Barat district on Saturday, April 23, 2022, again arrested one perpetrator of logging mangroves on the coast of the area. The perpetrator, Andy, a resident of Birem Rayak village, Birem Bayan district, East Aceh, was about to escape in his canoe, which was filled with mangroves. The resident, who immediately chased down the coastal river channel of Gampong Li, managed to stop the perpetrator's canoe. Today's raid, said Ismail, was the second raid after a few days ago. 3 boats filled with mangroves and 6 perpetrators were also arrested. The perpetrators were taken into custody along with the engine canoe, and the mangroves were handed over to the Langsa Barat sector police. According to Ismail, if the lodging of mangroves in his area is not taken seriously, in how many years in the future the mangrove trees on the coast of his area will become extinct. As a result, the balance of the surrounding marine ecosystem will be damaged. Marine animals such as a fish and shrimp, which are the source of a fisherman's livelihood, will be lost. Even the local people's aquaculture areas which have been planted with mangroves have also been damaged by abrasion. His party appealed to people outside the Simpangli village to stop logging mangroves in the coastal area of Simpangli village. The community here will continue to conduct raids. If it is found that there are still people cutting mangroves, they will arrest them and hand them over to the authorities. The next news is, dozens of thugs and illegal parking attendants were secured by the police. Dozens of thugs and illegal parking attendants were secured by the Medan City Resort Police on Friday, April 22, 2022 at night. Dozens of thugs and illegal thugs were secured from various jurisdictions of police range in the big city of Medan. Of the perpetrators who were caught in the raid, officers collected them at the police headquarters at the resort of the big city Medan, HM Said Street number 1, Medan City. The raid carried out by police officer was the Ketupat Toba Operation 2022. The head of the Ops section of the Medan City Resort Police Grand Commissioner Adjutant Arman Muiz said that his party had arrested 56 people, where there are 3 people who are being prosecuted. He explained that the security was in the context of enhanced routine activities to support the Toba 2022 Ketupat operation. There were also dozens of people were asked to promise not to repeat their action. In addition, they are warned that if they do the same, strict action will be taken. As a result, most of these people were ordered to go home, except for 3 residents who will be further prosecuted at the local sector police. The next news is, the police have arrested 4 suspects in the theft case. The action of a number of men in Sagulung district, Batam City, made one company lose up to 70 million rupiah. They were desperate to steal a welding transformer belonging to the Hong Yuan Sagulung company. 4 suspects in the theft case with wigs were successfully arrested by members of the Sagulung police. They include FL, HG, TR, and S. One person is still being chased and has the status of a wanted list. The chief of the Sagulung Police, First Police Inspector Nyoman Ananta Mahendra, when chairing a press conference, revealed the case of the 4 suspects at the Sagulung Sector Police on Juma, saying that the suspect agent had harmed the Hong Yuan company. The incident began on Monday, March 28, 2022 at around 8 a.m. when the field supervisor of the Hong Yuan company found a number of missing items. The complaint checked the workshop at the Hong Yuan company and found that several items were missing. After receiving a report from a later victim, on Saturday, 16 April 2022 at around 1 a.m., members of the Criminal Investigation Department of the Sagulung Police received information from the public that one of the alleged perpetrators with the initial AVL was in the Windsor Pass, Lubuk, Baja Nagoya. Members of the Criminal Investigation Department of the Sagulung Police came to the location and immediately arrested the person concerned. The next news is, a woman living together with 500 cats. Dita Agusta is a housewife who loves cats very much. As a cat lover, Dita said that animals and humans have the same right to life. The location of Dita's Parung Cat House is on Pasir Naga Street, Parung, Bogor Regency, West Java. Dita received a load of cat food donation as much as 2.5 tons from a pet food manufacturer. Dita explained that for the operational needs of all of her cats, many donations were made from elements of the community. Dita has as many as 8 employees who help her. Each employee has a different task, starting from cleaning the shelter area, bringing the cat to the clinic if someone is sick, and there is also the IT department. The IT department is held by Dita and her family. Rumah Cat Parui is the name Dita gave to her shelter. This shelter accommodates more than 500 rescued cats. From newborn cats to 10 years old are here. The types also vary, ranging from purebred cats to local cats. Its love for animals has grown since childhood. The woman who once lived in East Jakarta initially had 30 rescued cats. The last news is Anies Baswedan inaugurates the Tebet Eco Park. DKI Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan revealed that as many as 377 parks have been built and revitalized in Jakarta since the year 2018. This was revealed by the Governor of DKI Jakarta, Anies Baswedan, while at the Tebet Eco Park. This #1 person in DKI wants all parks in Jakarta to be a place to interact. So this year there have been additional parks built and revitalized. Because from the year 2018-2021, the provincial government of DKI Jakarta has only built and revitalized 296 city parks. The Governor of DKI Jakarta, Anies Baswedan, showed off the achievements of the third room which was presented in Jakarta. This third room is the topic of the latest discussion of the #1 person in DKI Jakarta in his YouTube show. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.